Dr. Hernandez, could you explain your project in a few sentences?
Yes, there is a need for robot software. Software is permitted in every market nowadays, and there is a need for a standardization of robot software to integrate the new advanced capabilities that research, also funded in the EU, is creating. But it's not making it into industry. So we plan to speed up the uptake of European companies of these advanced technologies to lead the robotization that is happening worldwide nowadays. So for that we are building on top of an extant community in which Europe has a strong stakehold to lead that ROS community, which is the nowadays research platform in robotics, the widely spread one. And for which there is already an industrial use, but not as widespread as could be, and as is actually being demanded by the actual needs of more flexibility in the robot capabilities that companies have.
What type of robots do you have in mind?
We have in mind basically collaborate, for example, mobile manipulators in factories to help human operators handle heavy duties, or smart pick-and-place applications in which the robot collaborates with the human, taking the most repetitive and heavy tasks out of the human, basically.
Okay, so you're focusing on industrial uses.
Yes.
And could you explain ROS to our audience a little bit?
So ROS is similar to what Android, for example, is to the mobile market. It's a platform in which developers of new robot capabilities can build those capabilities and connect with each other. For example, if someone is developing a smart vision system capable of recognizing products, and someone else is building the robot control that allows the robot to pick those objects, both components need to be integrated into one application, and there is a lot of effort put into just integrating those components. With such a platform, it's like with Android apps, or you just plug and play basically with those components to have your smart application in the factory floor ready sooner, basically.
So let's assume I'm an SME, I have a small company, I buy a robot. Exactly. But there's no program. So exactly. I want to manufacture something in a collaboration between a human worker.
Exactly.
And then I go through the catalog of your apps.
Exactly.
Of ROS, and then you are basically filling this ROS.
Yeah,
with
the need
the
for
new
that,
apps.
Exactly, with new apps and new support in the underlying platform, which is ROS. Is, for example, Android and new releases. They have new features which allow for more advanced.
Okay, so maintenance may
exactly. Yes, it's what is needed, and it's we are proving that open source is the way to go in other markets. There is
so this will be free of charge, more or less.
Exactly, in a sense. Of course, companies that contribute, they also benefit because the technologies they are creating, the community is enhancing those technologies, so their products will improve as the technology improves. That's what's going on in the mobile market, or for example in Linux, for example, is being used nowadays in very critical safe industries. And it started as an open source from university. So it has proven that open source development can contribute to the economical benefits of companies, and while keeping the open source and the global progress, basically.
So the community takes care of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do you have a message for our audience regarding your project? Should they deliver you apps?
Exactly, we actually have an open call which will be continuously running for the next 4 years, in which companies that have a need for a specific capability and they identify that that can be fulfilled by a ROS-Industrial component in this technology, they can apply for funding from us.
How much would they get?
We aim for a smaller, really focused project on one capability, so it would be 100,000 euros.
So that's the message to our audience.
Exactly.
Participate, you get 100,000
and apply to build the new technology together, basically, because they will benefit from the community as much as the community will benefit from each other.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Hernandez, and I wish
Thank you very much to you. Thank you.